Hello there, everybody. How's it going? I'm here to do League of Legends commentary today. Today, I am playing as Draven in the bottom lane as AD carry. It's gonna be a grand old time. Let's go. Let's take a look at the teams here. We have Rammus jungle. Poppy's in the midst. She's fat. She's doing it. What was I gonna say there? I don't know. Draven AD carry, Blitzcrank support, Riven top, Lux mid. They have Poppy. That's not Poppy. They look the same. Tristana to carry, Akali top, Poppy support, Gragas. Wait a second. Wait a second. This teleport on Gragas makes it so much more confusing. Is it Akali mid and Gragas top, or is it Gragas mid and Akali top? I'm assuming Poppy's the support, especially since she's support. Well, hard to say because of teleport, but who can be sure? Warded, alright, that's good to know. And of course they have the Lee Sin jungle, and that's going to be a little fruit punch kind of being shot at me, which is a bit concerning. Also, your heals and shield, on other I don't really know how I feel about Windspeaker's blessing on Blitzcrank, because all that does is make his mana barrier better, right? Yeah, all it does is make his mana barrier better, I think, which I'm not sure I necessarily agree with that. It just doesn't seem to be all that good, but okay. Looks like Blitzcrank giving Lee Sin a little bit of a hard time, which is fine and dandy. So yeah, I would much prefer Blitzcrank which just gone of like Thunderlords just for the burst potential, since that's essentially what our lane is about, and the mana barrier seems to be a bit silly. So it looks like we're gonna have one of those Blitzcranks who is really all about... Alright, she started her E. That is not what I expected, and because I don't have my Blitzcrank here, I'm going to take an absurd amount of damage. Alright, I was really not expecting Poppy to start her E. Most Poppy supports I see start her little coin thing. But hey, now we know, I guess. A bit frustrating for sure, but I'm sure we will make do regardless, as long as we just slowly let our health regenerate. Then, you know, we won't need to bat an eye, it'll be just fine and dandy. Isn't that right, Blitzcrank? That's just right. Riven against Gragas. I'm curious to see how that'll go, because Gragas is a very strong individual. He's a very spooky individual. He's also very large. No offense to him, of course. Not that there's anything wrong with being large, Gragas. I'm just saying you're very large. Alright, well, Gragas, I don't know how I feel. Blitzcrank, I don't know how I feel about you getting that minion, even though there's no reason for you not to, because it's a relic proc. But I'm just saying, you better watch yourself, because these axes need to find their target. If they don't find their target, there's going to be problems here. I don't know what I'm even going on about. The blind hook going in the bush will not find its target, because swoop 072777 numbers will not succeed on this day. Lux gained first blood already, which at level 4 is very early. Also, I find it strange that Akali is going to grasp the Undying. I understand that, you know, not a lot of the other options for keystones on Akali aren't really that good, but I feel like grasping the Undying mid seems a bit weird. But I don't know for sure. And Blitzcrank is doing this thing to make it so I can actually get these minions. Not that it matters because I'm Draven, so you know it's actually not relevant in this scenario, but it's fine regardless. And as we can see here, I am pretty much doing fine in the department of health now. So again, just had to wait a while. Don't panic about the fact that I got stunned in the wall at the beginning, and we're now perfectly fine, as you can see. Helps that we're getting health from the Blitzcrank because of his relic Mabobber. Oh wait, does Windspeakers make the heal from relic better? Maybe that's what it is, because it does seem like I'm getting a lot of health. Like, I'm full health and mana now, so maybe that's a thing. I actually am not aware, because I don't really ever play support, so it's not something that it's hard, because it's also just hard to know if that's something that would count, because it's your heals. Does it count as your heals or count as the item healing? It's kind of hard to tell, you know. Oh well, and at least I didn't panic. This is just a little piece of advice, you know, even though I got stuck against the wall, don't panic. Slowly but surely, as long as you don't get super engaged on things, will be fine. I didn't have to burn my heal at the beginning of the game regardless. I don't think it would have mattered necessarily. I miss that CS because I'm a garbage man in a garbage life, but that's okay. CS looking like 34-29, so winning by but just by little, plus she has more minions en route. And Akali, I don't think Akali is going to be roaming this early, but it's possible, I suppose. And we're just gonna keep on throwing these axes. And the reason I only have to try to have one axe up is because it's a lot harder to like focus on what the enemy is doing and also keep track of 2 axes. Plus, there's a lot of times you won't want to, you know, do a ton of damage to 2 minions because of the 2 axes, and you just want to do it to 1. It just makes things a lot more easier to manage with just 1 axe, considering that we're probably not going to go in here. I'm having a really hard time speaking. I don't record for 1 day and then I just forget how to speak. All right, this is a very passive lane, considering who we're against here. I'm gonna use my E because otherwise I would have missed that. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. Blitzcrank hasn't tried to pull them like once. I think he's tried pulling Poppy like once or twice, but that's about it. But I mean, to be honest, this is kind of how I play Blitzcrank because I don't trust myself to pull. But that's necessarily a valid excuse for You should, I would assume, always try to pull. I don't know for sure though. There's a Lux over there. It looks like doing some pretty fishy stuff. We have Rammus en route. No ultimate, but we can still very well do something. And there he goes, and we're gonna just go ahead and do as much damage. I want to interrupt it. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything. Oh wait, maybe we can get a kill here, and that'll be the kill. Okay, apparently I didn't have to flash there. I'm really surprised that what killed her. I guess Red Buff killed her. That's a shame because I really wanted to get the kill for the Adoration stacks. Oh well, we'll just kind of leave now, I suppose. Oh wait, Rammus is going back in. Is it gonna work? Is this gonna work? Is this gonna be a risky situation for us? I don't know. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Just get the auto. Get the auto. Okay, good. All right, that was close. I don't know what killed Blitzcrank at the end there, but at least I got my stacks off, and it wound up being okay. And as much as I would like to continue going about this nonsense, I'm going to leave now. That was a very finicky situation. So it's a shame Blitzcrank died. Otherwise, it would have been a lot better for us. But the fact that I'm Draven means getting a kill that this early is just that much more potent, because of course I can get this immediately. And it suggests Vampiric Scepter for first. I've always been a fan of Infinity Edge on Draven more so, because the earlier you can get those axe crits, the more absurd you are. And I don't think a lot of people seem to realize that. A lot of people with Draven seem to have the ideology that since his base damage is so high, they don't really need to justify getting the crit. But the thing is, like, the crit damage with your axes is so absurd. Like, if I did a crit with my Q on, not even Infinity Edge, on Tristan right now, it would do like a third of her health or so, like somewhere around there. It does a lot, and it makes him so much more potent. It gives you even more reason to build Infinity Edge, if anything, in my opinion. And as you can see, that's just without the crit. But I also took a lot of minion damage there, which is entirely my fault, of course. Of course, the main trade-off is you don't get absurd lifesteal by, you know, with how much damage you're doing with your Q. But of course, I still will go Bloodthirster, probably, but it just won't be my first choice. Alright, you get me? I hope you all get me, because it'd be much appreciated if you get me. So we're gonna, like, kind of do some damage here. And, oh, we interrupted her, so we're just kind of use the ultimate there, which should get the kill nice and easy. I actually did it. Because it's always so frustrating when that happens, but that's why you gotta time it. Missed the first time, but we also succeed the second time, which is just beautiful. And we could go back now. Considering I don't know where Akali is. Okay, no, okay, she's still mid. Akali may not be as potent as she once was, but okay, I'm dead. Now it's just a matter of maybe letting Poppy get the kill instead of Lee Sin. So, alright, there we go. Oh, Blitzcrank. Were you running, man? You should have been running. I don't know if he was running. Okay, he's gonna live? Maybe? Does he have mana barrier? He has mana barrier. He will get the kill, if just barely. Well, they really want to slay this man. And now we have Rammus en route trying to kill a Poppy, which he does have his ultimate, so it should be able to happen. Indeed it will. Rammus is actually on a killing spree. The Bambi Cinder plus the Rupture damage. It's Rupture. It's called Rupture, I think, because that's Rammus' ultimate. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm going to take a drink of water. Ice cube in my throat. Oh, God. I swear that ice cube was as clear as ice. which makes sense because it's a nice cube. It's pretty wild. Also, can we just take a moment to say how great the fact is that they literally just took Draven's icon and made it his passive. Like, that's just pretty great. That's just like pretty fantastic. Oh, did Ramus flash for that? Because I feel like he flashed for that. Lag. Whether that's a joke lag or actual lag, it's a great question. I lost a lot of health to that because of how many minions I had to walk through, so not exactly too pleased about how that wound up going, but not the end of the world. Oh, and the Blitzcrank proccing the relic shield. Well, yeah, I would like to assist here if at all possible. So let's see if there's a assistance needed. No, any assistance? Any assistance? Maybe not. Yeah, I had a feeling there were other people en route. We're just going to hit them all with our stand aside and tell them to stand aside. Then we're going to get a weird lag spike and just kind of be done with that, I suppose. Throw some maxes in their general direction. Lee Sin could still be nearby. You could have a ward he could potentially jump to in lane. You never know. So we gotta be careful. There's the Blitzcrank hook. It's okay. I can't blame you. Blame Blitzcranks for missing a lot because if I am terrible at Blitzcrank, so it's all fine. And once again, the Blitzcrank ult passive actually coming through. And then Akali has items. It looks like she's actually giving Lux a pretty hard time. But to be fair, Lux's build is potentially not very good. Stay away from wall. I'm confident I'm staying away from the wall. I mean, this wall, unless she's actually close, don't think I would have to worry about. But still have to be worried about the angle, of course. We talk about that flash that Poppy just did there, because I feel like we should talk about that flash Poppy just did there. Do we need to be careful? That's why we need to be careful. Alright, he tried insecting. This is Lee Sin. How long has he been down here? Like, has he been down here this entire time? Because that's been a while. So Poppy flashed into our turret, and then Lee Sin like flashed and tried to insect. Blitzcrank's so passive can be annoying sometimes. I'm not sure what just happened. That was a very strange, course of events, and I'm not sure what to think of it. But apparently, our Ramus wants to lane gank, so we'll try to give him a little bit of a leeway room. Or maybe we can do the baits. Maybe we can do the baits. I think we can do the baits. It's been a while since I played Draven, so I'm not exactly good on the minigame aspect of things, but we're still going to proc one axe, which is all that we necessarily need. We're going to proc the heal and immediately flash away, use this and use that, and it's not going to hit anyone because those people are jokesters, so we're just going to let Lux get a double kill. Well, alright then. Good thing Lux actually roamed down here. I had to use all my summoners to actually live, but still really good regardless, and I'm going to leave because I don't want to take any chance to get wrecked by Akali. But at the same time, I can help a lot with Dragon, but again, at the same time, she could also potentially kill me. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like being here. Okay, wait. Okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Just want to make sure we're safe. You know, don't take any risks, and we're all good. Turns out it didn't really help much at the end of the day anyway, but that's okay. Place a ward here because I like this ward, and then we'll go over here and go back, and someone here has, like, sword and helmet ward. How flippin' fancy. We're gonna go back and get our Infinity Edge, and boop, and I could just get a BF sword. This is where you can really go pretty. You can do a lot of things with Draven at this point. You can go attack speed, you can go stack Shiv, or you can go something like Bloodthirster. I really value lifesteal right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just start working toward Bloodthirster, and after that I'm going to go stack Shiv, because I do think attack speed's a bit underrated on Draven. Sure, it makes it a lot harder to catch his axes, but I still think you should get at least one attack speed item on Draven, because it just makes you able to, you know, throw those potent axes so much more quicker. Sure, catching them is more difficult, but I still think it's worth it at the end of the day. Alright, so we are here. Stay far away from Lee Sin's, just so he can't do anything fishy, and try our best to... Oh, I didn't get the siege minion! Upsets me a great deal. Alright, Blitzcrank is going full speed ahead. Is he gonna go? How far full speed ahead is he gonna be? I don't know, but we're gonna try. And alright. I don't like this. So we're just gonna watch Lee Sin die, which is a pretty good first step to any situation like this. And we're gonna try to help the Rammus, but it's proving to be difficult. Oh, nope, there's one. Can we get another? Can we get another? We can probably get another. Use the E to slow her down, and that'll be a double kill. Couldn't get the Tristana, and looks like Lux. I don't know if she hit it, but it hit the target. But that still went pretty well regardless. It's funny, I'm doing well, but I don't feel like I'm doing well. I mean, it's probably because I used to main Draven, and I'm never one to like toot my own horn, but I'd like to think I used to be pretty good at Draven. Like, I used to be able to catch his axes and do all crazy sorts of movements. And now it's really hard for me to do that. But hey, you know, when you don't play Mr. Minigame for a while, you tend to have some problems getting back into him. So I'm going to get my Vampiric Scepter and then get to my BF Sword, because I want Lifesteal. Plus it'll give me that tanky shield, which is always dandy. Essence Reaver is an option, but I value getting the Lifesteal first more. As great as the new Essence Reaver is, I just prefer to show the people that I want their blood. Is that too much to ask? Riven's having a really fun time, like, duking out with this Gragas up here. In fact, she's gotten them both really low by the looks of it. I don't know if she's really going to be able to accomplish killing both of them. And she's asking for assistance because of how low they both are, but I don't think it's going to really work out at the end of the day. We are going to, like, go ahead and just waltzing over the Poppy a little bit there. And we're also gonna watch as Lee Sin kills the Riven because she just did not want to leave, which maybe she should have because she did stay a tad long, but that's okay. Alright, you jokesters still here? No, they're not still here. Pretty sure Blitzcrank had vision of himself shown. Not the end of the world though. Just throw this a couple times. Drave, you're not stacking. Yeah, I know. I'm confident when I'm 6-1. I don't need to stack at this point, buddy. It's fine. I value pushing the lane quicker than stacking at this point. Granted, arguably it's not quicker, but I did just get 2 crits there, and that's going to be an interesting situation our Blitzcrank finds himself in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to help him. In fact, I'm pretty much just going to try to walk away. That's a lot of people bot. That's 4 people bot. And they're still attacking Blitzcrank. And he's dead. Well. I don't have vision. I don't want to risk it. I'd rather save my ultimate for something that's guaranteed to probably be good. For all I know, Kali could be there. Okay, there they are. Let's just use an ultimate and just rip it through a bunch of them. That did a lot of damage, but not really going to get a kill or anything, but still did a lot of damage regardless, and we'll try to get a little Q off, and there we go. Massive damage happening on this day. Oh dear. Oh dear. I can't move. I'm actually alive. What the heck? How did I live? I was positive I was dead there. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, and they're all so low. Oh, that's a real shame. I mean, I guess it's not that much of a shame since I actually lived there. Riven though, if she got like just 1 Q off on all of them and then Wind Slash, that would like destroy everybody. But it looks like she's not going to try anything of the sort, and instead she's going to try to steal the red. So, one unfortunate state of affairs. You know, we'll move on in this world, and it'll be a grand, just a grand old time. Just an absolutely grand time. What's going on down here? We have a Poppy, right? Nice to you continue doing your daily business, Poppy. Probably want Blitzcrank to get those thingamobs, and I will stack now because it's not a big wave, so we might as well. And level up our second Whirling Death, which is just fantastic. And probably taking Turret Shot is not the best course of action. Oh, you concern me. You concern me a great deal, actually. Even if Lux is nearby, I still don't want anything to do with you, Mr. Leo Emperor. Heck is that? What the heck is that username even? Leo Emperor? I need logic here. I need a story behind your username, Macaulay. I'm not getting it. But that's okay, because we can watch the statue crumble before our very eyes and move on with our life. Right. Hello, Shraven. Wait, is that really her name? Shraven. Well, you know, someone's a big fan of me. Me as in Draven. That's the joke there. And we should go clear this bot lane because they probably got the dragon under control. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any contested. There's not going to be any contesting. That's the word I was looking for. Contesting. Just gotta look at the right pretense of the word, and then it all makes more sense. In this situation, I can probably afford to do both my axes, even if it does involve me prancing around the place everywhere. But hey, at least we gained stacks this time. Lux might be in trouble. Akali is diving all out. I don't know if she should be going. I don't know if she's strong enough to warn diving to Akali completely. Oh, that. Oh well, they're in the jungle now. This is interesting for sure. Akali has been found. I'm assuming she's dead. It'd be very surprising if she did not die. Yeah, there's the wind slash, and that will be a very, very dead Akali. Also, just a random fact, it's very rare when I see Riven do even remotely well. Like, that's just a thing, so it's nice to see we have a Riven that's actually not doing badly. Especially a Riven with no skin as well. That's even more rare. Ow. That was rude. Like, I like presents filled with pink liquid as much as the next guy, but I don't really like it when it's a giant fat man giving me a present filled with pink liquid. I'm just saying, if that happened to me in real life, I would probably die. I would probably die, but that's okay. We're gonna do our stuff, and probably should let Blitzcrank get that other warrior minion. I apologize for that. And looks like we might have a plan of action here. I would like to assist in this plan of action, but it looks like it's proving to be very difficult because she keeps trying to escape my grass, and I really just don't want her to do that, so I'm gonna kind of do that. And Blitz, did you see that? Blitzcrank tried to get the kill for himself at the end there. That's not the support way. That's not the support way at all. No, I'd rather save my E for something useful, Lee Sin, and I'm not going to use it to poke you, thank you very much. Lee Sin actually go in Cinderhulk. Really rare to see Lee Sin do that, but, you know, when a Lee Sin is behind, it's actually usually a good call. Not even when a Lee Sin isn't behind. Okay, that was a bit risky. Probably should be a little bit more wary. We do have Ramus right there, but I still want to get, like, insect into the turret. That'd be very bad. Boop. And, oh. Okay, holy sin, don't come anywhere near me. I don't want him to cue the Blitzcrank and then, like, flash kick me over either. That would also be bad. Yeah, we can recall. We can recall. We can also get a kill there nice and easy. I mean, that actually worked. It shouldn't have, but it worked. And can I ult or auto this turret, this ward from here? I can. Well, I guess Lux will do it. But now they know. We're just cashing 306 extra gold from that extra kill. Reaver Draven, the jokes, the original jokes. Akali is still here. Could I kill Akali before she could kill me? I feel like I could. Because I don't think she has enough damage yet, but I kind of don't want to prove myself wrong. So, we might just kind of let that business happen. Yeah, there she is. I don't know. It's more not knowing where Tristana is. Wait, where's Tristana? Is she AFK? I haven't seen her in a while. Maybe she AFK'd. That'd be kind of weird if that was the way things went, but it's possible. It's still possible, I suppose. We'll continue doing our Akali things and just kind of, Oh, there she is. She is not AFK. I am so dead. This is what I get for asking the wrong questions, but thankfully Lux is in the clutch, doing things that need to be done, and now Riven's gonna show up and pretty much make them rue the day that they decide to kill the Draven, the Master Draven. Yep. There it is. That poor guy, that poor guy. Gragas tried so hard to get a kill at the end there. I have 4,000 gold. I don't feel too bad about dying, honestly. Seems like I'm still in a pretty good position regardless, so I like Static Shiv. Let's go. Static Shiv. I've always been confused. Like, what's the main... So, like, the only difference is... moving and attacking will make your attacks energize. Deal 35... Gain 35 bonus range. 35 bonus range and deal that much magic level on hit. And this one... Huh, they're right. I never really realized how flippin' similar these are, but it's just... Your range attacks... Oh, moving attack will make an attack energized. Oh, I see. I think I see why everyone's going rapid fire cannon now, but I like lightning. Lightning's cool, so we're gonna go lightning, even though fire cannon's probably better for me. So yeah, sorry. Alright, so we have all our standard things you need as an AD carry. We have our lifesteal, we have our infinity edge, we have our crit, we have our attack speed. We're good. We are good. So honestly, I might go like Makiro Scimitar next to help like make it so that wouldn't help me from things like the Lee Sin kick and stuff. I might just go like a Banshee's Veil, because I really don't need more damage at this point. I really just need more protection, because I'm not really getting a lot of that as is. So that's my little point of view there. Hello, Akali. Are you doing okay over there? Yeah, I don't really want to fight you alone at the very least. Maybe with Blitzcrank here we can consider doing this a little bit more. There you are. There you are. There's the flash. I don't know if we're gonna be able to really. Yeah, that'll be it. All right. Well. Oh well. Blitzcrank maybe should have considered hooking a little bit sooner, but either way, it's fine. It looks like once again our team is in need of assistance. Lux will be kicked straight towards the foes, which in the case she'll just start a casual Q and acquire a kill, which is pretty great. Well, it worked. I don't know if it was really needed, but it worked. Yeah, I see you, Akali. You can do your Akali things. It's fine. Yeah, no, she's good. Akali's doing nothing wrong, and Rammus is really all about killing this Poppy, which I understand because it's Poppy. She's a Yordle. I understand. Rammus isn't a Yordle though. He's like a prehistoric creature. Is Akali just trying to kill Riven right now? I feel like there's other things she can pay attention to, but at the same time, she can't really do much about us, so I guess it makes perfect sense that she's just kind of leaving us. So let's get that inhibitor, and then we'll get this inhibitor. Because I'm going to go on a limb and say Tristana probably can't do much to me, and the chase is still going, and I don't think it's going to work out for her. Oh, no, it worked out for her because Riven tried to go back and fight. Well, she probably should have kept running, but maybe she didn't really have an opportunity to. Okay, eat him away. Come on, guys. Is this really necessary? Is this really necessary? Is this really necessary? But they both flashed. What the heck, guys? Just let the Draven leave. Just let the Draven leave. I mean, I still think I did fine there. I got 2 inhibitors. I'm not saying it was a bad situation overall, but like, just let me leave. That was pretty great. Just seeing Lee Sin like laugh a little bit and then just casually kick into the ether. Pretty great stuff. Alright. So maybe let me see here. What's the best course of action I can build right now? I really do think like just straight up Banshees right now. Like, a lot of people underestimate how useful Banshees is on an AD carry. I can also go Hex Drinker, because that does still give me AD. So actually, I'm gonna do that, and we'll sell the Doran's Blade. Will not give us. It will. Yeah, it's 100. Okay. Yeah, that's a plus. It's a very accurate amount of money we can spend towards the Maw. So we're gonna go Maw Malmortius next, and then our last item can be like Guardian Angel again, which you might be saying is like, well, that's one offensive item too little. I trust you. I promise you, I do enough damage. I am pretty confident that I do enough damage now. You need not to worry about this. I don't even need to go like an armor pen item because I'm pretty confident that they're not really building much armor, and the one person who kind of is doesn't really interest me that much. So we're just gonna kind of watch this individual and just kind of yeah. Oh no, I had to tank the turret. What a shame. Little did you know, Akali, that I am Draven, and so I don't care. I kind of care, just a little bit, but that's fine. Me and Rammus are gonna work together to get this last turret, so we can maybe achieve, getting out of this purgatory and actually ending this game. That would be just fantastic. So we're also gonna like kind of wreck you a little bit and just decide, no, don't go away. I like it. I like you. You need to stay because you're a very nice person. That's how things work. It's like I like you, so I'm gonna poison you so you're in the afterlife with me. It's sound logic when you think about it. Well, those guys are having a good time, but you know what I'm having a better time doing? Getting this inhibitor. Getting a guaranteed situation that benefits us all. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, is that how you feel? Is that how you truly feel? Is this how you feel, Akali? Because I don't know. Yeah, she quickly discovered that she could not fight me. This seems to be a theme here. Everyone keeps trying to show up, and then I just like don't like it when they do that. Yeah, they're still trying. They are still trying, and they're still realizing that it is not really going to work out for them. But that's fine by me. Yeah, no, that's right. I'm gonna swag dodge you. Swag dodge sounds awful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, have anything fantastic to say, share, and subscribe to the Avatar Raise One for severe my heart. That was Draven 80K for you, and I hope you have a great day.